We are going to see a problem on meter bridge now. Okay, so in a meter bridge, the gaps are closed by resistances P and Q such that P is greater than Q. Okay, a balance point is obtained 60 centimeter from zero end. On shunting P with a resistance of 10 ohm, the balance point is shifted through 10 centimeter towards the zero end. Find P and Q. Now let's try to understand this problem. I have drawn a meter bridge partly, means without the battery and the rheostat over here. I have just drawn the part that we need. Okay. So the gaps are closed by resistances P and Q. So in the left gap we have put P and in the right gap we have put Q. Okay. P is greater than Q. So this P is greater than Q. What will this tell us? That the balancing length, the wire on this side has to be more than the wire on this side. So if they have given that the balance point is obtained 60 centimeter from zero end, it means the zero end should be over here and this wire should be 60 and this should be 40. Why? Because P is greater than Q. Only then the bridge will be balanced, is it not? If P is greater than Q, this length should be greater than this length, right? So I have 60 centimeter over here, and we know in a meter bridge it is 1 meter wire, 1 meter, that is 100 centimeter. So this is going to be 40 centimeter. So before shunting, what is the equation that we will get? That we will see, right? So this is the first case where we have just put P and Q in the gaps. We will try to find the equation between P and Q, right? Now this P upon Q, it is equal to 60 upon 40. P upon Q is equal to 60 upon 40. This is the condition for balanced bridge network, is it not? So P upon Q is equal to 60 upon 40, that is 3 upon 2. So let's call this as our equation 1. This is our equation 1. Now, what is the next thing that is happening? On shunting P with a resistance of 10 ohm, we have shunted P with a resistance of 10 ohm. The balance point is shifted through 10 centimeter towards the zero end. So P is over here and we have shunted, means we have connected a 10 ohm resistance in parallel.
That.
So P and 10 ohm are connected in parallel. They are connected in parallel. And what has happened when we have shunted P? The balance point has shifted from 60 by 10 centimeter towards the zero end. That means it has come to 50. From 0, it has come to 50. It is obvious, no? When you shunt this P, that is when you connect a resistance parallel to P, this value is going to reduce. If this value is going to reduce, obviously this is going to reduce. It will reduce from 60 to, say it has reduced to 50. That is the data given to us. And we have to find P and Q. So now in this case, let's try to form an equation. So what do we get? First we will find what is the resistance over here. Let's call it as P dash. So P dash is what? The net resistance of P and 10 connected in parallel. So I get P dash is equal to P into 10 upon P plus 10. Let's keep as it is. Now, for balanced position, for balanced setting, what do we have in a meter bridge for balanced condition? This P dash upon Q is equal to this length divided by this length. So it is P dash upon Q is equal to 50 upon 50, that is 1, right? So P dash upon Q is equal to 1. So I can say that P dash is equal to Q. And what was P dash? This. P into 10 upon P plus 10. So I get P into 10 upon P plus 10 is equal to Q. Okay. So this is the condition that we have got. Now we will see how to get P and Q. Now we had these two equations. P into 10 upon P plus 10 is equal to Q, and P upon Q is equal to 3 upon 2. Using these two relations, we are going to solve for P and Q. Okay. So if I take this P on the other side, I will just get 10 upon P plus 10 is equal to Q upon P, and Q upon P is nothing but 2 upon 3, right? So solve for this. This 3 goes here, it becomes 30. That is equal to P plus 10 goes this side. So 2 into P plus 10. If you solve all this, you will get to P is equal to 10. That gives us P is equal to 5 ohm, right? So we have got P is equal to 5 ohm. Just substitute in this relation P is equal to 5. So Q will be P into 2 upon 3, that is 5 into 2 upon 3, that is 3.33 ohm. So we get P is 5 ohm and Q is 3.33 ohm. Thank you.